Jennifer, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
I got a little PTSD after hearing your husband talk about the business. How in the hell do you do it? I'm going to say, what's your title, Jennifer?
Secretary Treasurer.
I love that one. I know you're deep into this business. You're woman-owned.
Yes.
And Riverside, California, obviously. Let's do this. Go back from the beginning, all right? Tell me how you guys met. Why did you get in the security business?
Let's see. Let's go back to high school. High school, they came in with the Explorer program, and I was hell-bent on becoming a deputy sheriff. Went through the Explorers program, did all that, loved it, and that was my dream. Working 31 flavors at the Norwalk Square, I guess I happened to be the flavor of the month for Robert because that's where we met. And I met him. The next day we went out on a date. 6 days later, he asked me to marry him. A month later, we were married.
Oh, my God. He didn't waste any time.
No. We have been married for almost 40 years now. So it's like we grew up together. His dad owned the business in the Norwalk Square at the time. So I got involved with security right there. I got my guard card through him. Yeah, and we just took it from there.
That's a big story that he shared. How are you surviving all this? With the marriage is tough enough, and then you guys work together. You're in the security business together. You're going through all that stress together. It says a lot about your relationship. It says a lot about you, of course, both of you, being able to go through that and handle that. Tough road. The security business cost me my first marriage. I'm not saying I was probably a lot to do with that, but it's a 24-hour business. You're always involved in it. You go to work, you come home, you have dinner, you're talking, you get ready to go to bed, you're talking. It's payroll, it's a problem. Hey, where do you get the break? How do you guys?
We have learned through over the years that when there's a problem with the business, anything that has to do with our business stays in the office, never comes out of the office. When we're at home, it's home time. If we have to talk about the business, we go into one room, we talk about it, we leave that room, it's in that room. It doesn't come with us. So we divide it so we know what we're doing.
How many times are you in that room?
Good chunk of the day. Good chunk of the time in the office. We know how to designate our time. And that's something it took a while to learn, but we learned it.
Okay, share for the listeners what you just told me, how important that is from a woman's perspective. Say, all right, guys, here's the deal. You come home and you got your wife and she's involved in business. Here's what I recommend, and you recommend that room, a room in your house.
Yeah, we have an office in our house.
Of course, okay. So you go in there, you talk that business, and when you come out, the rule is it's like time out. It is go into the kitchen.
Yeah, no, it never does. We can go in there and we can be screaming and yelling and trying to get our points across, but as soon as we cross that threshold, it's done. It's done.
And you say that real serious, so I believe you.
Oh, yeah. We've been at that office in the house screaming and yelling. My sister was there one time, and we were just going at it and come out, and I told her, I said, hey, you want to go to lunch? And she looks at me and she goes, no, are you guys okay? I go, oh, we're fine. Robert walks out, and he goes, are you ready? I go, yeah, let's go. And she goes, how do you guys do that? I go, that threshold is the stopping point.
Jennifer, that's incredible. You know that? That's incredible. It says a lot about you. Because it says a lot about him too, being able to have that break. You guys ever had to do therapy? That's going too far, let me know.
No. Our therapy's each other. We're each others. We vent on each other and we're good.
And how long have you been in the business now?
I have been in the business. When he first started with his first company, I was like just backdoor. I would do all the billing and certs and stuff like that for him. Wasn't really hands-on involved. We moved to Riverside in 99. And I think probably in about 2002 is when I quit my job and started working solely for the business.
Okay. What did you do before that?
Let me see. What did I do before then? I was accounts payable / purchasing agent at Ancon Marine, and I was there for over 10 years. And then after I did that, I went into phlebotomy, and I worked at a medical center for quite a few years, and the drive was just too much for me from Riverside to Fountain Valley.
I would say.
So when the company was doing good, me and Robert talked, and he goes, okay. He goes, come aboard. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So at that time, I believe his uncle still held our license. And when I came aboard, I told him, we need our own. And I went, took the test. I failed it the first time because I didn't study a part of it that I didn't know would be on the test. A few months later, I went back, did it again, and I only missed 2, so I was happy. And I've held our license ever since.
And it's been how long now?
Let me see. Right now, with the company that we have, it was born in July of 2010.
Okay.
So it was way before even that. When I believe we were Alpha One, and Southwest District Patrol is when I took hold of our license.
What do you like about the business? After hearing what we heard from Robert, and I know he was just trying to help people, and there's a lot of prompts, which is going to be extremely helpful for people to watch. What do you like about the business? What do you hate about this? Let's start with
I like being able to go speak with managers, be out, make my own schedule, do what I need to do, work with Robert. Just, it's mine. I know it's ours, and I know we have to make everything work with it. So it's just, I try not to find bad in it at all. Regardless of what we're going through, it's not bad because there's always a silver lining somewhere.
Sure. That's a great attitude. And then obviously I know it's discouraging. I know we're going to probably mention employees and the struggle with all that everybody else does. Am I right on?
Oh, yeah.
How do you balance that?
Employees are like having kids. You're the parents, they're the kids, and you have to keep them in line. That's the only way I can describe an employee. So.
Do they ever grow up?
No. Robert hasn't yet either.
I've always wondered that. I thought, was it just, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Robert hasn't either. Yeah. He is a kid at heart, because I would have been gone a long time ago. After the first shooting, second shooting, I would have been on a taco truck myself. I don't care, with a Pilates cart. I would have done whatever it takes. I'm done with this. I just can't take the stress. But obviously, he had a strong partner. And that was you. That's what got him through it all. And I know he would share that if we would have talked about it. There's no question about that. And just talking to you now. So, yeah. And I've known you for quite a while, too. And you've always been very strong, matter of fact, and to the point, which is, I think it's a good balance with the managers. When they call you, they know. If I would talk to you, I know you're going to get it done. Because employees will be employees. So it's really the management team that keeps it. Okay? And that's you and Robert at this time. And I know you have some other people. But end of the day, you're the point of contact. And you've done very well with that, for sure.
Yeah.
What's the future hold? What's your goal? What would you guys like to do? Do you want to is this going to be a legacy business? You going to just pass it down to family? Did you want to sell it someday? That's a big question, because there's days you want to sell it, and there's days you want to keep it.
I don't know what we're going to do with it just yet. I'd hope. Robert has a very strong handman, and I hope that he would probably take it over. And I only say that because we watched him actually grow up with our son and our daughter. They're our neighbors, and he does very well. And I'm hoping maybe he could take it over and let me and Robert retire and let us travel. And yeah.
Great.
But I I don't see our daughter taking over. She might. Our son, no. But yeah.
Okay. All right. And future, as where do you see yourselves going in the future? What kind of business? I mean, with AI technology coming out and the contracts you're currently doing, do you guys have another vision as far as where you want to go with the business? You're doing multi-housing. That sounds pretty stressful. You got the HUD properties. I know you just can't get out of it. I know you're going towards more commercial, but on your end, where would you like to go in the business itself to?
We do cameras and stuff, and I don't like AI. And that's just me personally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like all I call them Kmart specials, the blue light little things in the parking lots. I don't like them. Me, they look tacky, just standing there, and every once in a while you hear, oh, you're being on camera, and it's like, what did you really do? You're not stopping a crime. You could see it, but you're not stopping it. Not a regular guard can.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard. The cameras are primarily just a visual deterrent. They're thinking that the crook would say, this isn't probably a good place to be. It's kind of like the broken window theory, right? The idea, you guys have heard of that one. People don't care. There's no cameras. This is the place to come do it. And they figure we're proactive approach is going to hopefully deter crime. When people come in, they're going to see the cameras. They don't know who's monitoring. They don't know if we got police coming right now. You know, those kind of things. Or I'm just a bad guy and I don't want them to see my license plate or have get facial recognition on me. So AI makes it scary all the way across the board because people don't even know that, what the capabilities are. It's obviously coming out, but the big fear is like losing people eventually. Are we going to go to robots someday? Maybe. It's not going to happen right away. You've got drones now. There's the technology, especially when you go to the Vegas show. The whole thing is cameras. Gosh.
It's crazy.
It's all the way down the show, and it's a huge amount. And the security industry is looking for other ways to make money, okay, because it is hard to find good employees, get paid for the employees you need to keep, because the clients get discouraged dealing with some of the security companies, and then we try to use other technology to benefit that and become a partner in a different way to where you can do other things for them, but it still requires the employees to do the work. So it's an up and down business. So on all the people that I do talk to, do you think the industry is going to continue going up? The world's not getting any better, okay? The police are getting defunded like we talked about, or their hands are getting tied, or simply put, people just don't want to be police officers anymore. We see it on camera every day. It's very tough. And that just makes it really hard for security personnel because you're wearing the uniform and they know you're not a police officer. So they feel it's justified to even harass you even more. So if they're doing it with law enforcement, it makes it really hard to hire somebody and say, yeah, come out and get harassed. You already saw what happens with the police, and it's a tough job. And I don't know when people are going to sit back and finally realize, you know what? The clients, meaning, yeah, these guys have a tough job.
That's the integrity of the business. You just got to keep going. Me, when I look at it, this is just me. I always say it's hug a thug and kick a victim now. Police don't like doing their job because it is hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard for us, but we try and maintain integrity and do what we think is right.
Yeah. And it is for law enforcement. Plus, they don't even know. The kids today growing up, everything's tracked from the car to when you get out, when you do a stop, especially in California.
Yeah.
This is a very difficult state to do business in. You can get sued within a second. And just the taxes and employees and all that stuff, it's very hard to profit, no doubt. Yeah, so it can be very discouraging, for sure. You guys are doing more mobile patrol or vehicle patrol? I should say not mobile or vehicle. Are you guys doing more standing, or would you like to do more standing versus mobile patrol? Or are you heading more direction, more parking enforcement, more patrol, tour, lockup type stuff for the multi-housing industry? Because it is your name, right?
We're like half and half. We have a lot of standing accounts. We have patrol. So, yeah, during summertime, we pick up more patrol than we do standing because they just want the patrol to get in there for those pools and, lockups and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We've had a few incidents at a few properties already this summer that just nuts. We had somebody go through a plate glass window.
You're kidding.
Or it's tempered glass, yeah. Head first. Drunk.
First, second floor, what?
No, it was actually at a pool area.
Oh, at a pool area.
Yeah, he went through. He was drunk. So, yeah. I'm telling you, I could write a book of all the things we went through.
You should. You really should. It's just, is it the properties? Is it the area?
You could go into the nicest areas and strange things happen.
Yeah, there's no question about that for sure. Yeah. You guys have definitely been through. You guys have definitely been through it. You really have.
Oh yeah.
And you guys service what area? You're in Riverside primarily now, right?
We're in Riverside. We service Rancho, Ontario. Sheesh, all over the place.
Yeah. How many employees do you guys have now?
I think right now we have it small.
Okay.
And that's just us. I think we have 30 employees right now.
Yeah. 30, you said? Yeah.
We just have it small right now. And it's growing. So probably by the end of next month, we should probably have about 50.
And you're doing the majority patrol?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's quite a bit, really, when you're doing patrol.
Yeah.
That's a lot of employees. It's a pretty big base and cars and everything else.
Yeah.
And then you have camera solutions you do offer, right?
Yeah, we do have cameras.
But you don't do the monitoring.
We can.
Okay.
I don't per se like to, but yeah, we can.
Yeah. There's pretty cool technology out there that streamlines it a little bit. Some of the AI cameras where they can alert you and give you a percentage, because just sitting in front of a camera is difficult enough, and then try to run a dispatch center and calls and radios. You're definitely going to miss something. So it's a whole other business itself.
Right.
For sure. But that's great. And then future, your solutions. Is there any good solutions, and this isn't a plug for Vision, is there any good software you could talk to other people, whether it's a payroll software? What are you using for scheduling?
Me.
You're the scheduling person.
I'm the scheduling person. I wear a lot of hats in our company. Yeah, I schedule all of our employees, do payroll, do human resources, do accounts payable. Yeah, I do.
That's your background too, huh?
Yeah. It keeps me busy. I like it.
Let me ask you, is there a reason why you haven't gone to another software program that does that? Do you trust it? You obviously do it very well. Is it just, I'll get your thoughts.
I don't know. Robert's brought up it a few times to get a scheduling program, but I'm just like not into it. I'm old school. I look at it this way. If it ain't broke, you don't have to fix it.
Yeah. It's working for you. You got 30 employees. It works. There's nothing better than that. You're the expert in it because you come from that background. And I've always said to people, too, you got to be careful jumping into a software program with these all-in-one solutions because they're just not good at supporting you. And if they don't really, you got a sales guy that sells it, right? And everybody thinks that means it's just going to be perfect afterwards. You still have to put the time and the effort in it. Right. And if you can't get the support from that company, right? So if they have real-time reporting, scheduling, and payroll, and they can't help you with even real-time reporting, they can't pick up the phone for that, why in the hell would you jump on the other two solutions, get yourself locked into a contract? So find somebody that's good at what they do, completely separate. I don't care if it's ADP. Okay, a little different. It's not combined in one. There's APIs and stuff to feed that information. But if you got support and they help you and you can get it done correctly, then stay with that. It's such a risk to bring it all in-house under one unless you really, truly have all that support. And again, you do HR really well. So I agree with you. If it's not broken, great. Yeah, absolutely. You were a Silvertrack, and thank you for that. You guys go way back with me before I sold in 2019, and we won't get into what happened after 2019, but everything slid down. I hear it from everybody, totally embarrassed, and that's why I decided to come back and with the partners with the other guys from Vision InSites, because obviously the background, what we've done with the AI, not just the reporting itself, but the support's super critical. The software is very unique. Our runway's huge because of our background and our expertise. So it's going to be very hard for somebody to take what my knowledge of 30 years, drop it into a database, have it correct all the knowledge, and help the officers do. How's that working for you? It's really a no-brainer from Silvertrack. I can throw that out, and I'm not trying to plug it, but has that helped you?
Yes.
Vision?
Yes. Yeah, it helps us a lot. It works pretty good. I'm With the last software we had with you, I didn't work the program. I didn't do the reports on it or anything because to me, it was just like, oh, forget it. This is too complicated for me. With Vision InSites, I can go out there. Sometimes I tag along with Robert out on patrol. I'll go out, I'll jump out of the car every once in a while, and I'll get one of the reports done, and I can work the program. It's so easy, so easy. So I like it. I can do both aspects of it now.
That's what I love about you, Jennifer. Just say it. You're blunt. You don't sugarcoat anything. I've always loved you for that, okay? You know where you stand, okay? What are the benefits? When you're doing the reporting, now it's different from you, okay? But the goal is when they are doing the reporting, what things do you think we're eliminating? Or what problems have we solved compared to the other solutions as far as when you're using the tool, as far as simplifying it, right? Like they're hitting the plus button. They don't have to go down the different drop-down menus like before. Some of those examples. What, if you can elaborate?
Well, like I said, the other program I didn't use
that's
because
true.
I said it was complex. This one's, like I said, very easy to use. Robert just showed me once, and it was great. You can correct it beforehand, but you can speak into it now, and it's just so much easier.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Vision InSites is the simplest, most powerful security guard management software. No long training, no complicated systems. Guards can start reporting in minutes. Train your teams with micro trainings, attaching video to individual checkpoints to walk them through sensitive procedures. Submit accurate reports every time with dynamic observations that automatically rewrite, categorize, and prioritize, removing human error. And grow your business with daily, monthly, and quarterly insights, the most advanced reports available today. Vision InSites, the simplest, most powerful way to report.
When we look at the reports to send them in the morning to the clients, I like being able to read what they wrote and then what AI wrote.
Yeah.
Make sure it's good.
It's pretty interesting, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I actually like looking at them because now you don't have to worry about the reporting issue. You can look up and see the title, and you can see the enhanced note, which is good. The clients don't see what the guard wrote previously, but we have to save that for court just in case
Correct.
we need it. But I think it tells a pretty cool story.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't have to pick the issue, and then it goes into that vertical database and it pulls that information. So, yeah, it's almost because I have access to the portals, and I'll go to different clients just to look at them, and the stuff that's coming in the video, absolutely amazing. It almost looks like cops. It's crazy because it's readable. The video's incredible. And there's drug paraphernalia, there's trespassing, there's a broken gate, there's a vandalized gate, there's a graffiti gate, and it's putting everything in all the proper categories. And then the pictures are 4K, the video's 4K. You got it on a carousel, you can see everything now. The client can see everything. They don't have to just see one photo. You don't have to worry about a bad photo unless the guy completely ignores that. So there's a lot of great benefits to it, and it does make it interesting because we'd have a beautiful report before, and you'd have 4 really good shots, and right in the middle would be one horrible paragraph and a dark photo, and you go, oh, my God, it's like a beautiful painting. You just threw dirt on top of it, and now I got to send that to the client, or they've already seen it. So it takes a lot out of your morning.
Yeah, so they're easy to send in the morning.
How do your clients feel with the reports? Do they like them better than what you were doing before?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, everything's good with them.
Good.
And we call, make sure we highlight everything before them if there's an incident, but yeah.
Yeah, good. So it's working out. All right, that's great. And do you think you said your daughter's working for you now?
Yeah, she was working for us, yeah.
How does she like the business?
She likes it. It's good for her. She works remotely from home. She has 2 little ones and 1 on the way, so it's good for her.
It's good. And then when's retirement? What's it look like you got a plan for retirement? You're just going to, when you get tired of it, it's when you're going to?
No retirement, because then that makes you get old. I don't plan on getting old, so I'm good.
Yeah. It's the way you look at it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I love doing what I'm doing, but I just couldn't see myself not doing this despite some of the frustration at times. Again, I'm not running a guard company anymore. I did that for many years, and I had 4 or 5 companies, so I completely understand how you guys feel on that end, but I'm super proud of you guys. You guys are tough. There is no question. You're definitely tough, especially after Robert's story. Oh my God,
Oh yeah, we've been through the ringer, but you know, when one of us falls, the other one picks the other one up, and I think that's how we get through everything because we're a team.
Yeah. Has to be.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are like a duck. That water just rolls right off your back. I should say those problems just roll right off your back. Now,
Yeah.
been there and done it, huh? They're
Yeah.
bulletproof.
Like you said, we went through some scary times. We were always together, talked, and made sure we were going to come out on top. And we have.
Yeah. I commend you both, and I thank you guys both very much for coming here today and sharing your story. And I'd love to get you guys back here in about 6 months to a year, invite you back in, see how things have gone or how things have improved, not only just using technology, but just the way the world's going right now,
Our world's
Yeah.
crazy.
isn't it?
Yeah. You can't do, well, when you were kids, and we came in when the street lights were on. Now it's like kids just stay in the house. They don't want to come outside.
Yeah, they don't. That is so true. You mentioned you were a police explorer. What academy or what were you for San Bernardino? Where did you do?
No, I was in LA.
LAPD explorer?
No, sheriff.
What class?
I don't remember my class.
What station?
Norwalk Station.
You got to be kidding me. What year do you think?
Probably like around 82, 83.
Oh my God. Do you know, in the 70s, I was a sheriff explorer out of Carson Station. I even got a photo.
Oh, wow.
I should throw it up. I was class 24
Oh, wow.
up in Biscayne Center. That's where the academy was back in the day, up in East LA, 211 West Temple. I was 15,
went to,
16 years old.
I remember we went to LA for yeah. And they had Agony Hill up there too.
Yeah, that was a fire hill.
Oh.
Yeah, so you had to be right behind me, so you had to be still in the 20s or maybe 30s explorer. So I went in before you.
I don't know. Now I'm going to have to go home and pull my pictures and see.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I loved it.
Do you know that the police explorer program to me was harder than the regular sheriff's academy when I became a deputy?
Really?
The academy was totally different. I remember the academy sign up there, the less you bleed here, the less you bleed on the streets. The DIs, they called them Jaws. Mine was John Fernandez, the DI, and then there was a guy named Hardy, and they were both built, oh my gosh, they were studs. And they would yell and scream at us. We had a funeral because one of the guys in our platoon killed a fly. That's how dramatic it was, right? It really was. And they taught. It was really a big deal. It was just a weekend thing, Saturdays, right?
Yep.
Every Saturday. And I think it was like 18 weeks, or was it 24 Saturdays, something like that?
It was 18.
18 Saturdays.
18.
Yeah. And the funny part about it, I have a picture at the station when I was an explorer with my other fellow explorers. And about half of them became deputy sheriffs. Some were captains, commanders. One was the assistant sheriff. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I met one of my cousins when I was going through the program. But that's a whole different story. That one's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when I went, Deputy Bill Kalickia, I'll never forget that man. He was just amazing and always knew how to push us to get our best out of all of us all the time.
Was he the community officer that ran the Explorer program out of Norwalk?
No, he was actually one of the drill instructors up at the
there.
academy.
Okay.
And he was amazing. I loved him. But that was great times.
Yeah, Norwalk is a good station.
Yeah.
You don't remember a guy by the name of Haspis, do you? Chris Haspis?
No.
The deputy? Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah, I just want to run that time. You said 82? You were probably an explorer?
Well, 83. Close to
83.
83, yeah.
Okay. How long did you do it for?
Let me see.
Because you only could do it till you were 21, right?
Yeah, and I didn't do it to then because on my 21st birthday, I got baby clothes because I was pregnant with our son.
Okay.
I was, graduated in 84. And by 86, I had already stopped because me and Robert were already going to get married.
Yeah, that's when he came in at 31 Flavors, and you thought he was looking for burgundy cherry, and he was looking for you.
Yeah, he was a bet. It was funny. Me and another employee, we were sitting there, and we bet each other $50. Whoever walked by the window, we would have to go out with that person within a week. Well, Robert, his uncle, I believe his friend Wayne was there, and another girl, and I believe her name was Vicky, if I'm not mistaken. They walked by the window. And I go, okay, look, they all walked by. And he goes, okay. That night, Robert stopped, and he was talking to us and stuff. And then the next day, yeah, he bought me a burger, and that was it.
Did he eat and order ice cream? He just came in and talked to you?
Just was talking to us. And then I found out later they went and made fun of me at the office because they said that scrawny little girl's going to be a deputy because I had told them about it. I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
But, yeah. And we've been married now for next year will be 40 years.
Wow. Do you think you would have became a cop if you didn't meet Robert?
I think so.
I think you would have.
I love being out in the field in our industry. Still to this day, I love it. But Robert doesn't like me out there too much.
Yeah, I agree. I understand that. And back then, riding in a patrol car was still fun as an explorer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was still fun. You got to see a lot of cool stuff. It changed quite a bit, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Let me put it this way. It changed for me, especially when I came out as a regular. Right? And with the academy I went out, I was still reflecting back when I was riding the car with them. I go, boy, has the world changed.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Everything's changed.
Yeah, for sure. That small world, huh?
Oh, yeah. Small world. Here's one that was good. Is when we started our business, we didn't have a lot of employees. Me and Robert used to jump in the cars and go off, do patrol. Our kids used to ride in the back seat and sleep because they were little. And then one day it was really funny is we walk out the door and there's all four of us. Robert get in one car, me and Christina get in another car, and I call Robert and I go, do you remember our kids used to ride in the back seat? Now look where they're at. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Goes by so quick, huh?
So quick.
Man, you guys are strong. So cool. What great stories, huh? Yeah, it's what we'll call working the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it too. I lived it. I didn't think it was going to be that long, but it's what it is.
I like working our business.
Yeah, you do a good job, and you're right. You do. You can see it. Thank you, Jennifer, very much, Secretary. Yeah, it's just a title, huh?
Just the title. It's hard, too, with our industry because it's like a man-dominated industry, I think. And it was hard being a woman owner to go out and to do things because most of the time people want the man to do it because it's a tough job. But I think women can do it, too.
They didn't meet you. They didn't meet you yet.
Yeah. So it's just...
Who do the
it's
managers
crazy.
call?
Me now.
That's right. That's right.
Me now.
That's right, yeah. No question. I would too. Yeah. Straight scoop.
I like to just keep it right to the point.
Yeah, you don't have time, huh?
No.
And you can only make so many excuses in this business. You got to tell the truth, and you're great at that. And that's what the clients appreciate because nobody else tells the truth. They've all got a story. I'm sorry that happened. I trained. It's just nice to refresh and go, okay. Thanks, Jen. I know you're going to handle it. Okay. And they can deal with that, and people don't understand it just today. Tell the truth. Yeah, it's the gene pool. I'll handle it. I'll do everything I can to fix it. And that's all they really want. Number one, but most important, the truth.
Right.
Make an effort. Get back to me. Don't let me have to call you 4 times to get the answer. Respond back. Be as quick as you can. I know you have to wake up to guard, but keep me updated because I have people behind me asking, especially if it's a major event.
Oh, yeah.
So don't put me in that position. You'll be great. You won't get a 30-day notice.
Yep. That's all it is.
There you go. Tell them. Please tell them. Tell them. Am I right?
Yeah, just always tell the truth. Always answer your managers. There's no reason to try and sugarcoat something when you've got to be honest with the person.
Yep. And Jennifer, tell them why managers leave.
Why managers leave?
Why managers terminate you. Just
for not doing your job properly, for lying, for not doing a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's your employee. It could be a long list. There's not just one answer, but if you do what you're supposed to and you're always honest and you fix your problem and you talk to your managers, you can have accounts up to 15 years. And believe it or not, we have accounts that are that old. And we've dealt with management companies, and it goes back to 2000 that we've dealt with these management companies, and we're still dealing with them. So I think if you tell the truth, do what you're supposed to do, you can keep clients a long time.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, because I want the listeners to hear this from you, because I preach it. The ones that get or promise 5, 6, 7 hits a night, okay, and they can only do 2 or 3. I know stuff happens, all right? Do you think we're really pulling the wool over the manager's eyes?
No, and I never promise that many hits anymore.
Okay, explain that to them, because they think that they can just manipulate the reports and managers are not going to know. You've been in that position. From your experience, tell them that the managers aren't being fooled.
No, they're not being fooled. Nowadays, though, the managers do have cameras on their properties on top of security. So they know how many times you go through their properties. You know, what we promise our clients is what we give them. You can't go through a property, because if you promise a property, okay, we'll go through your property 6 times a night, say we stay there 15 minutes. You're staying on their property almost 2 hours. You're not going to stay on the property 2 hours. You're going to be lucky if you're there for 10 minutes, and you're lucky if you get 3 good hits in. Yeah.
And we're not fooling them.
No, you're not.
And you brought up a very good point. They have cameras too.
Yeah.
And they'll look at them. And then what happens when they lie, Jennifer? Out the door.
See ya.
See ya. And if you want it to continue, your business came from referrals, didn't it?
Yes.
Wasn't a website.
No.
Nope. What it was. Who's the flavor of the month? Call Jen, call Robert.
Me.
Yeah. There you go. 31 flavors. It's just one flavor, right? Maybe
Right.
2.
You have to be honest, and that's the main thing. With this business, be honest and do your job.
Yeah. How do you get paid on time, Jen? Any secrets to that?
Sometimes our pay is bad. Sometimes it's amazing. You just always have to keep on your client to make sure that they pay their bills.
How do you do it? Phone calls? Do you touch base with them? How do you make sure that check's going to come in or ACH into your account? Because we've heard all the excuses over time.
I call, I email, just, hey, hi, how are you? Just checking status on my invoices. It's not hard to do.
Just have to be consistent.
Yeah, it's consistency.
Yeah. Knowing that you're going to send them an email. They got you in the back of the mind. They don't forget about you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Robert says, the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah. Now you know why, everybody. She does HR. Now you know why she handles the schedule, right? Because all that affects the business tremendously. So software program can do that for you, of course. But if it's complicated and it's time-consuming, you got people coming in, coming out, or your scheduling person leaves or whatever it may be, you're back to doing it again. And you got to get all caught up again, because when you're doing scheduling, Jen, I think you and I both know it's personalities. You got to know your employees.
Oh, yeah.
And you know their problems, their call-offs, their situations. So when you're scheduling, going, no, that's not a good post for him. That's not a good post for her. That's not going to work. Who do I have left? Who's my eagle? Who's my eagle? Okay, I'm going to put them over here. Or if you call them, chances are they'll come work overtime for you. So it's really being engaged, not only as an owner, but that's a big part of their success too, is the fact that they know their people, they know their personalities. And so scheduling isn't just a software program you put people in and they show up automatically. It just doesn't work that way, okay? Because somebody's going to call off last minute, and the software may reposition it, but that's just an excuse for somebody to go. I never got it. So I don't get, who cares what the software can do? Yeah, I can send a text message to someone. If they don't want to work and nobody's made contact with them, that doesn't mean, it just goes to the next person and they're going to show up. It doesn't work that way. And if you don't know what you're doing, that person may be making a lot more than that first person is. So you're maybe paying this guy 20, this guy's 28. You don't need a $28 an hour guard going over to a $20 an hour account. Now, I know the rates are different, but am I on point?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's sometimes if I'm not around, I'm not, and something happens and I have to call Robert. Robert, you have to do this because I can't. I'm busy right now.
And then Robert tells you to say, in the room, right now.
No, then sometimes he puts the wrong play, and then when we're done, I come back, I'm like, okay, what'd you do? And then he tells me, and I just look at him like, oh, no, but it's good. We got through it.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. It was just a bump in the road.
Yep. All because of 31 flavors.
That's where we met, at Norwalk Square. And then, here's funny. When he asked me to marry him, when we decided to get married, I should say, we were walking in front of Miller's Outpost in Norwalk Square.
Wow.
And that store, I don't even think that store's around anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
He asked you to marry him over there at Miller's Outpost?
We were walking right by Miller's Outpost. Yep.
Wow.
We were working together.
Did he have the ring and everything, or was that later?
There was no ring. Rings were later.
Did he take you for a... I'll get off the 31 flavors oath show. That's pretty cool. Did you say yes?
Of course I did.
Right then and there?
Yeah.
Did he get down on his knee?
No. We were walking.
You were walking?
We were doing a patrol. We were working.
Yeah. Let me ask you, did he just grab your hands, both hands, and stare you in the face underneath the palm tree?
No.
Did he just say, hey, Jen, you want to get married? Or did he say, hey, Jen, we're both in the security business now, and what do you think? Let's do this.
No, I think he wanted to move out together, but then I told him, you know what? I can't do that. I go, my parents always taught me the right way. Then he goes, then I guess we're getting married. I go, then I guess we are. That was it.
That was it.
That was it.
Cut and dry.
Yeah.
What a great story. You're tough.
Yeah, it's been work, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
He's worth it.
Hear that, Robert? That's pretty good. That's right. You're blessed, buddy. All right, so now what we got to do is we got to get his health in check, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's given me a couple scares. He's been in the hospital twice this year already.
Yeah.
So he's giving me a couple scares, but he can do it. He'll be okay.
Yeah, he can. This business will definitely do it. I try to tell people, and it's 24 hours. You just don't get a break for yourself, and then you think you're right around the corner, and you're not. You're 10,000 miles around the corner, and you have to force that time. You've been saying I'm proud of you. You're saying you're knocking out 14, 16,000 steps a day. You get it done. You say, first thing in the morning, I'm doing it because you know when that sun rises, it's 24-hour business, but you're knocking it out. You have to.
Oh, yeah. I walk 4.5 miles every morning. I get up super early. Sometimes even before the sun's up, I'm out walking, and that's my time before we get the hustle and the bustle of everybody.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I take my 2 hours every day, and I'm good.
Or do you keep the business in it? Are you walking and look at your emails or anything on the phone for work related, or is that just your time?
No, that's just my time. I check my emails before I go out, though.
Yeah. See, I kind of learned.
Check them, take the company phone with me, and I'm out. Make sure my first guard is up and at post at 7 o'clock when he checks in, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out it's not really good to do, especially when you got earplugs, because I'd be walking down the street cussing. Everybody thought I had a tick. They had no idea. I had earphones in, and I'm screaming, oh, you got some going on. I go, you know what? I think I'm just going to stick to Spotify, the 70s music, and that's going to be my time. I'll keep the phone. I'll glance at it, and it's not fire, flood, blood. I'm dealing when I get back.
Yeah, no, I listen to inspirational speakers.
Oh.
I love Les Brown. Listen to him all the time. And then, yeah, I have a phone on each side of my pockets of my shorts or pants, whatever I have on. And, yeah, it's my walk. I listen to him. I'm good. And I can do it in the comfort of my own backyard, so I'm good.
That's terrific. That's terrific. Jen, keep walking.
Oh, yeah.
Keep knocking. Keep doing what you do. You guys, been doing it for a long time. You definitely know the business. And I can't thank you again for both of you coming in, giving different perspectives and stuff on this security business. And I hope to, again, bring you back. And thank you for being a Vision customer. Like I said, we know each other a long time, all the way back through Silvertrack and the transition and all the other stuff. So
Yeah.
you've been big supporters. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You guys be safe. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Comment, like, share, and subscribe.